Hey there, guys. It's me again. Welcome back to my show. Hey guys, tonight we're gonna do another little neck pocket truss rod route, but this time we're doing it on a body. I'm sure if you're a long-time watcher, subscriber, viewer, and friend, you'll remember this body. This is the ICE Man body that I did one of my original videos on YouTube called Rob Rubs One Out, and it was basically an intro to wet sanding. But this base came out really beautiful. I mean, look at that. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Hold that up to the camera. This one is like glass, and I haven't even buffed this one out yet. That's just the final coat of clear coat, and all I'm using is that, that Rust-Oleum stuff. Now, I didn't do the swirl on this. Remember, if you remember from my early video, I told you I bought this from a guy on eBay. I think he was called PC Guitars. Really, really nice, decent enough guy. I lost my control cover, my control cavity cover. I asked him to send me a new one, if he could. And I'll put that up there. That's the size of it. Anyway, I need a new one of them. And maybe even tonight I'll put some pickups into this body. I ordered, this base is going to be really nice. This is going to be an 8-string. And I ordered a neck a couple of weeks ago from Warmouth. So it's going to go on to this body. Now, if you remember, I told you this body is glow in the dark. This swirl, the white is iridescent, so it glows in the dark. But this came out so nice. A little blob of finish right there. But you know what? I did the right thing with this one. After I did the final coats, I just hung it up and I let it sit for probably 6 or 8 months. So this finish is beautiful. I mean, this came out gorgeous. Once I'm done buffing this and compounding it, this thing is going to look like glass. No one's ever going to notice that little. I'm not even going to bother wet sanding that out, because it would just mean that I'd have to spray some more paint on it. But this thing is absolutely freaking beautiful. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to do the same thing that I did on the Orange Explorer base. I'm going to give it a little neck pocket route. And this body is a 2-piece. I don't know what kind of wood. It looks like you use some type of mahogany, or I don't know, maybe it's mahogany and pine. I have no idea what kind of wood he used, or basswood or something. But, or maybe it's alder. Not quite sure. I like it. It doesn't weigh a lot. It's pretty light, which is good. It's getting an 8-string neck. So it definitely is probably going to be a little neck heavy, because this is like an Explorer. It doesn't have the upper horn. So anyway, this is my ICE Man body, and I abso-freaking-positively love it. So I'm going to do is, I'm going to just eyeball this. I'm going to split it down the middle, I guess. Give it a little, if you can say, just mark it off here. I should break out my caliper, but you know what? I'm doing this freehand, so like I said, this is Uncle Robbie's Science Corner. We don't make mistakes, we just have happy accidents. So I'm gonna do this again in case I wasn't really happy with the first video when I did this anyway. Like I said, I got a Dremel tool, and I'm gonna adjust it not too deep for the first cut. I'm gonna only go about, oh well, it's got a little grade here. I'm only going to go from about that much. All right. This isn't the world's most precision piece of machinery, this router, but I tell you what, it works damn good for what it is. And I'm going to zoom that down in here so you can see now. Here, I'll zoom it. Okay, can you see that? There you go. Let me fix my camera angle. All right. And so I'm going to hit the router, turn it on. Okay. Let's see. Look how neat that came out. Can you see that? That's beautiful. Okay, and that's just the initial little. See, okay, you can see that better now. That's easy. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to bust this down and make it a little deeper. Okay. So let's see. How far do I want it? You got a little scale here. You can adjust your height. This is not exactly a precision micrometer thing, but I tell you what, it really does get the job done. So I'm not complaining. Okay, now I'm gonna go. Ugh. Like I said, you shouldn't really do this in your bedroom, but what the heck? Who's ever accused me of being smart? And there you got it. Okay, that's for now. When I get the neck and I fit it, I might have to go a little bit longer on this, but you know what? No big deal. I might have to go a little deeper just to see how the Warmoth 8-string neck's going to fit into this, but you can see that's just it. And that'll make adjusting the 8-string neck considerably easier, especially with an 8-string neck, because I tell you what, God, this bass is beautiful. Look at that body. Look at that finish. This is probably the best finish I've ever done. I mean, look at that. See, it looks like ice. It's like glass. I better wrap it back up. I mean, and I only did the finish coats. I didn't do the base coat. The base coat's very thin. You can actually see in the pickup cavity. I had to square off the edges because the EMG bridge pickup wouldn't fit. But I had to square that up. Maybe what I'll do in my next video is just stick the pickups into this and wrap it up. You can see I'm using EMG pre-wired, and if you saw my video for the Blue Thunderbird bass, you know, how to install EMG PJX pickups, the stupid version, you'll remember how I did all the wiring. Let me zoom out. Ooh, there you go. It's me again. Hi, everybody. So if you remember my first video, how to install EMG PJX pickups, the stupid version, because I was, you know, throw something in self-deprecating humor, because actually that was the stupid version. That was just me sitting there at the dining room table at my parents' house with my iPhone. But this is the pickup installation on this is going to be virtually the same as that. So you can reference that video. And really, I pre-wired the harness. This would be the smart version because I pre-wired the harness. So it's much easier, especially in a control cavity, you know, that narrow. Pre-wiring the harness and then installing is probably the best way to do it. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching this video. And thanks for all your support. And remember to give love each day and to keep rocking in the free world. Bye-bye, babies. Good night.